Okay, this is pretty huge. We're on the ultra hardcore account here, and we're actually gonna reach step 15. And I know I haven't been recording this a lot, but I have been carried by my main account for the PKA matches, which has helped me a lot. Uh, I have two more multis to do here. 18, 17 minutes left. We need to hustle here now. Hopefully someone accepts my room. I'm doing a apprentice. I'm essentially just farming this to complete the 30 clears mission, which will give me 200 grand fee stones, which is exactly what I need to get to step 15. Now this is going to be essential. Going forward, my account is going to be 10 times better now that I'm going to have all these co-op units, and I should be able to get the new Orobi to level 150, so I'm excited about that. But can someone join my room, please? Please. Okay, I can trust that. I think they should be able to win since they are running Zoro Sanji. I mean, it's apprentice, so I don't think it's really possible to lose. I'm fairly happy with what my team is. It's of course based around the boosted gimmicks, Strength Quick Sai, and then Free Spirit Cerebral Striker all get cooldown, and I think also an attack boost. So we're using this. Co-op Kid is just there to wave clear, very nice for speed farming. He also gives us matching orbs, which is something the team lacks otherwise. We have other characters here, the what's their face, Bluegrass and Doll. Their captain ability gets around Special Bind, their special gets around Despair. We have the Kaku, Luce, and Stasi, who get around enemy threshold by setting it to 50% of its original amount. Then we have defense down from Hancock, which has been fairly useless in my experience. And then we have Vegapunk, who's useful for paralysis and giving us an attack boost. And then we use Law to get around attack down and give matching orbs and a color affinity buff. So I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, the only like proper co-op captain that I have in my box is like this kid and like a few others. Most of the free-to-play characters are BAL style or other, which is just 2 tons of binding despair reduction. Those are kind of like the no burger characters that they don't know what style to give. So the only characters in my box that actually have that are like the recent PKA characters, like this kid who has, of course, attack style. I can do wave clear. So I'm going to set my chain boundary here. We won't have matching orbs. Okay, never mind. I forgot about Law. He changes block orbs as well. Very helpful. I'm very excited about this. This is a massive buff to our account here, getting this 15th step here. I've also gotten quite a few other co-op characters, and I've gotten one particularly amazing multi with 4 different co-op characters from just one of those random steps, right? So that's amazing, especially since it's one of each. That's 4 different co-op characters added to my box. Of course, I'll still probably get them from this the step 15 now anyways, but more copies the merrier. I can get them to higher levels. I don't think besides Orobi we're not gonna be able to get any of the other characters to 150. Maybe I use posters because this is the only time where I really need to use posters, or where posters would be really helpful. All the other events I can fairly easily farm duplicates. Well, not easily, but way easier than co-op. Co-op's Grand Fusuga only comes around every 3 months. So yeah, we need to make sure that we get these units now. And if I use posters on them, I don't think that's a bad decision. The only other characters where giving posters would be worth it is treasure map units that have level limit breaks, which would actually probably help me more. But as I said, I can farm treasure map every month. Yes, stickers are hard to get for me right now, but that's only because I'm not in New World. Once I'm in New World, it should be very easy. Insignia, those are very easy to get. If you play Kizuna properly, you get a lot of insignia. Of course, if you are buying skulls for super evolutions, it makes it much more expensive, but when it comes to just getting characters to level 150 in Kizuna, it's very doable. Now we can end off there, very nice. And that should be it. I think that's 30 clears, which will give me my 200 grand fee stones. We can do 3 multis actually. I think step 16 is discounted. Maybe we get something really good from there. I mean, we only have that one multi now, step 15, which is going to be that massive multi that you don't want to replace. But everything else is definitely due to change. There we go. 200 grand fee stones. Accidentally sent a friend request, but I will, of course, take away any friends from my list, since that's against the rules on this account. No friend people to rely on. Okay, 250 stones. This should be enough for sure. Step 15. I can also do step 16 and step 17. Interesting. 11 minutes left. Let me hurry up. Now, I don't want to see any legends. I have enough rally points. Remember, I can't keep any legends or any pullable characters. It's just the Grand Feast characters, since they are free-to-play units. Good animations. I don't want to see good animations. Or maybe I do, because it guarantees over Robbie. 2 legends. We don't want to see legends, bro. Okay, good. It was just that. I was getting a bit worried they were going to see like a 5 legend multi. Don't want to see that. Whitebeard and Blackbeard. Alright. Capone, bro. Get off my screen. Yamato. You want to see a Robbie. I also don't think I have any Bonnies in my multi. So, please can we see a Bonnie? Secret raid, bro. I don't want to see this. Isho and Fujitora. Yamato. Bonnie, please. Bonnie. Okay, or Robbie. Yes, okay. That's all the co-op units. We have everyone. I can give up posters. I'm fine with that. And Zoro, okay. Another Zoro. No legend. Okay. Another Bonnie. Okay, very, very good. I'm happy with this. That's very valuable. We have 8. I think, yeah, that's 8 new co-op characters there. And 3 legends. So 15k rally points. Not too bad. So I'm happy with this. I'm just going to toss... I'm going to toss this multi with Halloween Ace. We just need as many points as possible now. There's just another Robbie in that multi. We should be fine with how many copies we're going to get at the moment. 10 minutes left. Let's do these last 2 multis very, very quick. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't show you most of the process. As I said, for PKA, I just got carried by my main account. I think the only thing I did was stage 3. I handled it completely with that team. Thanks to, I think, Boa and Sty Luffy, the one we got at the start. That allows carry stage 3. Then stage 4, of course, the main account handled that. And then on the final stage, I just used skip. And then I let the main account handle that as well. So for PK, it wasn't very that interesting. You can see my side of what I did on this alt account on my actual video for the PK co-op guide. So if you want to see that, you can go to that video. This multi seems pretty bad though. No co-op units. Come on. I mean, it's a discounted step, but we still got a Robbie at the end. Not even guaranteed. Interesting. Should I keep it? Nah. I can get 5k extra rally points thanks to the Hawkins there. Okay. Final multi of this Grand Feast Sugo Fest. Next season, I will be farming much more. I wasn't able to clear Infinitum C even with the aid of another account. So that's going to be my goal for next month's co-op, which I hopefully will be able to farm on both sides so that we get even further in the Grand Feast Sugo Fest next time when we have the spring Grand Feast Sugo. Okay, well, this doesn't seem too good. It's a guaranteed legend at the end as well. Yeah, pretty bad. Oh well. Who's it gonna be? Hancock, not even boosted. Get off my screen. Okay, I'm very happy with what we've gotten here. Hiyori is a boosted character because of the co-op. Hiyori, of course. I'm still gonna sell it though. Don't care about it. Now what rank have we ended off on? I'm very happy with the performance this time around. I was very scared that I was gonna forget about this, doing it on my alt account here. Okay, we didn't get top 5k. I was hoping to get into top 5k, but that's, I think, still top 10k. I think is the next bracket after that. F2P just spent 61k stones. Absolutely insane. What is the next bracket? Yeah, it's just top 10k, so a bit of a shaft on the ranking side of things, but all I'm losing is 10 gems, 1 copy of a Robbie. That's literally it. And then I think maybe a few co-op medals. No one cares about that. So hopefully next time around I can get a co-op captain to a higher like level, maybe level 3 leader skill and regular skill, and then also some luck drops. But I'm probably not going to invest in luck for characters like this kid, because his starting luck is only 30. I'm going to go for a character that has a starting luck of 48 or something, which I think actually might be only legends. So maybe, I mean, this is all up to you guys. Also, bit of a surprise. Look what I got today. Rebecca. I've of course been doing discount multis on this account, even though I haven't been recording them. I mean, it's not very interesting. It's only 25 tavern medals to do a multi, since you get 5 tavern medal cashback. So I've been doing all the discount pulls, and I ended up pulling Rebecca today. So very interesting one. So I'm of course gonna have to sell off camera. I mean, on camera now for you guys. I mean, I just did all the multis on my main account today and did not get any Rebecca. I did get Mancherry, which is nice, but no Rebecca. So that hurts a bit. Getting her on my main, I mean, on this alt account here. Of course, I did also pull that Clover you saw there. So that was quite the multi. That was on the final discount pull. I got both Rebecca and Clover. So I'll sell these guys 5k rally points. Yes, she's level 99, but she came like that. Don't think I actually powered her up. I didn't waste materials if I'm going to sell her. Bye-bye, Rebecca. Off my screen. Okay, now, the final thing I want to talk about before we end off is regarding Exchange Legend Vivi. Because we did talk about both Vivi and Ace at the start of the accounts, episode 1, I think, even. But I finally finished all these missions, which essentially required me to play every event at least one time. So I was able to finish it now, thanks to clearing co-op quest Captain. So I need your guys' thoughts. Am I allowed to keep this Vivi? She's not the greatest character. I don't think she's gonna be game-changing or anything. Her Captain ability is even bad, in my opinion. If you don't have any dupes, which I currently don't have any dupes, her Captain ability is worse than like some of the free-to-play characters that I have and that I will get in the future. So I don't think this character is much of like a broken thing to get. I can understand maybe Ace. We can be a bit skeptical. But the thing about Ace is that I can't get him from panel missions. It's going to be way harder for me to get Ace. So whatever I do, it's going to take a lot of effort. So it won't be as easy as getting this Vivi here. So I think for Ace, it makes sense that we get him after collecting all these materials. But for Vivi, I think it's fine because she's not that good of a character in the first place. I mean, her Captain ability, it's only 4.5x. We have so many free-to-play characters that do that already. She cuts cruise HP by 80% at the start of the turn. She gives a ton of cooldown and gives a bit of a recovery boost. But yeah, this is not very good without any dupes. Even with all the dupes, she's essentially on the same level as Mihawk, in my opinion. Yes, she does have super type, which does require me to use her as a captain. But her special is essentially just a conditional attack boost. That's all she does. So there's really no benefit I'm getting here. Of course, I am getting a bit of a benefit. She's not a bad character to have. But I think you guys would be fine with that. Me using Vivi. Not too broken. And Ace, of course, is going to require a lot more hard work to get him. So even though he is much better, when we do eventually get him, I feel like it's going to be well earned. That's about it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I actually haven't been farming PKA, so I'm going to try and start doing that at least. Because we need these silver keys. I mean, I haven't been able to progress through the master missions, thanks to this mission blocking me. I don't know how many more keys I'm going to need, but it stopped me from getting to the challenge missions, which is where I actually need to play co-op a lot. So hopefully at least by the next Grand Feast Sugo Fest, that co-op, hopefully by then I've finished this mission and the master missions, so we can actually focus on clearing the co-op challenge missions, which are definitely something that's going to be interesting for you guys to watch, because it's going to require a diverse pool of characters, which I don't have on this account just yet. So maybe it's a good thing that we don't have those missions yet. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts in the comments. Are you happy with me getting this Vivi now and using her? Are you happy with me getting Ace later on with a lot of either treasure map tickets, rumble tickets, or Kizune insignia? from either one of those exchanges, I will only be able to get Ace from those, not panel missions. So do you think it's fine for me to get Ace in the future? Are you okay with me using Vivi now? And what do you see, want to see forward with this account? Of course, getting these co-op characters is going to help me a lot. But also, there's so many more free-to-play clashes that I want to get around to doing, especially Coliseum Neptune for giving me an XP boosting captain. Currently, I'm still using the Psy Luffy we got at the start. Not the one you get from the Psy free-to-play Stroids, the Heart Pirate Alliance, the one we got with the law at the start. That guy is my only XP farming captain, and he's only like 1.3x XP. So we need Neptune up in the building, right? So I'm just worried about getting a bit stale on this account, but I think there's so many more interesting things for us to do here. I just need to continue keeping on moving. We might have to dedicate some episodes just to clearing a singular clash if it's really difficult. I think Coliseum Neptune will be quite challenging. But of course, I think once we get the co-op characters, we're going to be able to make so many more interesting teams. And I have been looking at Rumble abilities off camera. That Sentomaru from the co-op is one of 2 characters in the entire game, free-to-play characters, that provide shield in Pirate Rumble. Now, free-to-play characters, their HP is terrible. In Pirate Rumble, they are essentially fishes. They get very easily killed by proper damage units on the enemy side, proper DPS characters. Shield is our way to cheese that, because no matter how low level your shield is and how much damage the enemy does, shield tanks that hit entirely. So if you, for instance, have Psy 6+ Yamato on the enemy side and Sentomaru applies a shield of level 3 to our characters, even though the shield will dissipate from Yamato hitting us, the shield eats the hit up entirely. That 15k attack nuke. So if we're ever trying to fight a proper team in Rumble with our free-to-play team, we of course need proper damage units like the strength PK kid we have. We need to get him super evolved. Make sure these damage units are level 150 for the maximum damage output. Maybe even give them Rumble keys, which is another thing we haven't talked about. And then on top of that, have units like Sentomaru who provide shield. I think the only other character is PKA York, so we're also going to look out for her. But there's definitely ways, if we try and really understand Rumble and play around, we could definitely beat a proper Rumble team, and I mean a proper Rumble team. It may take a lot of RNG and multiple attempts, but we will get that done. So I'm excited about Rumble in the future. I have a lot of plans on that going forward. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. It's great for the algorithm, great for the channel success. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, and I'm out.